some of my friends in the Democratic establishment are not aware, or I think cannot comprehend, what some of us have in mind in terms of what will happen after Biden is elected, hopefully after he's elected. And that is, we are not going back to business as usual. There's too much pain out there. There's too much inequality out there. There is too much injustice out there. I'm going to lay out a 100-day agenda which speaks to the need to begin the process of moving toward Medicare for all. My legislation, 4-year legislation, first year lower the eligibility age from 65 to 55 and cover all the kids. I'm going to introduce that bill. Immediately, we're going to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour, equal pay for equal work. Immediately, a massive infrastructure program to rebuild our crumbling infrastructure and create millions of good-paying jobs. Immediately, making it easier for workers to join unions, et cetera, et cetera. So we have got to lay out an agenda that speaks to the struggles and the desperation of working-class Americans, and finally, tell the corporate elite they have had their day, and we are going to stand up and fight for policies that workers desperately need. You know, Joe Biden is not going to become the dictator. He is the president of the United States. If we rally the American people and demand that Congress stand up and fight for workers and have the courage to take on the big money interests in the insurance industry, in the pharmaceutical industry, in the fossil fuel industry, in the prison industrial complex, you know what? We can transform this country. But if Trump is reelected, all that we're going to be on for the next 4 years is defensive procedures. I want to get on the offensive. And that is why, in my view, every progressive, every person in this country who thinks for 2 minutes about what's at stake should be voting for Joe Biden.
So let me make sure I understand what you're saying here. You're saying, look, the Biden administration, they'll have their 100-day plan, but there's going to be a Bernie Sanders working class 100-day plan as well that you're going to attempt to rally people behind.
You got it.
Got it.
It's exactly what we're going to do.